All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your lever lab. Your lever is set up at your table. You'll see that's what we're trying to achieve. Again, fulcrum is in the center of your device. That's the bolt. The arm of resistance is on the left-hand side of this lever, and the resistance itself is the hook with the little flag on it that is always going to be 500 grams. On the other side, we have the arm of effort. Notice the holes are taped over, so your effort will always be on that last hook at 50 centimeters away from the fulcrum. All right, so that's what we got set up, and let's take a look at what we'll be doing with that. On your lab sheet, you already have the first 3 columns are filled in for you. We have the arm of effort, which is notice that it's always at 50 centimeters. The resistance arm, which will change to the holes, you'll move it in closer to the fulcrum. The resistance, the hook with the flag on it, the little tape flag, is always going to be 500 grams. Now what we need to do is complete the next 2 columns before I will distribute your weight set for your testing. So how are we going to do that? All right, well, let's take a look. It tells us that the arm of effort divided by the arm of resistance. So in this case, for the example, the arm of effort is always going to be 50, so you'll always be using 50 for the arm of effort. And the resistance, the arm of resistance, we can't test that because our meter sticks only doesn't go to 60. So if our meter stick were longer, and we could do that, and that would be our ideal mechanical advantage. Once we divide 50 divided by 60 to get 0.83, then we would divide the IMA that we got here, the 0.83, the resistance divided by the IMA. So 500 grams divided by 0.83 would give us 602. That means we would need 602 grams on this hook on the right side. But we can't do that, so we're going to move down, and we're just going to do the third one down, which is 50 centimeters for the effort arm and 30 centimeters for the resistance arm. So you'll move the hook with the little flag on it to the 30 centimeter hole. All right, so what do we need to do here? Well, we need to get our arm of effort divided by our arm of resistance. Arm of effort is always 50 divided by our arm of resistance, 30 in this case. So when we divide 50 divided by 30, go ahead and do it, and you should end up with 1.66 repeating, which we will round to 1.67. Remember, we always want to go to 2 decimal places unless otherwise specified. So that 1.67 is our IMA. Now we take our IMA and we're going to predict the amount of mass needed to balance it out. So we have 1.67 is our IMA. The resistance, again, is always 500. So 500 divided by 1.67 should get you, let's check it out here, 500 divided by 1.67 equals 299.4. We don't have 1 mass increment, 1 gram increments, so that we're going to round that to 300, which is the nearest 5. That's the smallest of our increments. So whatever you get here, you'll need to round it to the nearest 5. So we're going to round that to 300. And when you've completed both of these columns, I will check to see how you did, and then you'll test to see whether you were right in the effort column. Then you'll wrap up the lab, answering the questions provided, and then there is a back for you to work through. All right, turn into the lab bin if you're done, and please restack your weights on the racks and go to it.